Hi, my name is Kwok Tran and I am a care coordinator here at SCCS, and this is my success story.
Years back, when I was still a youth partner, I came across a case of a 10-year-old boy with the initials of KP. KP's parents are of Vietnamese origin and met each other in college. After a few years of knowing one another, the two conceived the little man. The relationship was not doing too well, and in the blink of an eye, KP's dad was hit with a stroke, and the worst had yet to come. Previously, KP's dad had overstayed his F1 visa, and now, since he's a medical liability to the States, he was sent back to Vietnam without the right to appeal for another visa. Through confusion, heartbreak, Mother didn't want little KP to know of his father's well-being, and blocked off contacts of Dad's family to ever know of KP's growth. The case came to us as a child abuse case. A boy of 10 years old was physically abused by his mother's boyfriend. I first met KP at his first foster home. The child was very emotional, tossed many irregular tantrums, and hates losing at anything and everything he competes in. I had an extra bond with this child because I too have a 4-year-old son and can only imagine how my son would turn out if I was not there for the development of his toddler years. I was very patient and cared a lot for KP, and I made sure I kept my word on scheduled appointments and would never leave an appointment without sharing something to laugh about. KP didn't last too long at the first foster home, and in a few weeks, he was back at the group home. I would visit KP regularly, once a week, every week, for months on end before the social worker miraculously found KP's father's information in Vietnam. And at the same time, he was also introduced to a foster family that would later change his life. The foster family was very kind to KP, providing him for the first time in his life a stable home. Foster father would take KP going rock climbing by the beach, jogging, playing soccer, while foster mom would cook and help him with his homework. The family took KP along to their various vacations, and the most memorable trip was the one to Hawaii. While staying in the new foster family, social worker was able to take KP to visit his biological father and family to Vietnam during spring break. It was very difficult for KP to relate for his father due to so many years being separated. But within a few months, court granted custody of KP over to his father. The change was very difficult for KP at first, but he now has a father who loves him, who wants to take care of him, and a full family of supporters. KP's foster parents had also committed to KP that they will continue to be there for him. They plan to have KP attend college here in the States, and also made a trip out to Vietnam to see KP's living arrangement. Last summer, I signed up for a volunteer mission in Vietnam, and it happened so that KP and his social worker was landing in Vietnam a day after mine. I was able to greet KP and the social worker at the airport and later have lunch with KP and his whole family. The experience is definitely memorable, and it's definitely a blessing to have known the child and worked with him, and to know that I was a part of a beautiful story, one that is a successful story.